Holocaust and Human Rights Center is just one of many organizations that will be marching down Congress Street 3 Saturdays from now in the Portland Pride Parade.
It is an event that not only sheds light on injustices of the past, but also hope for the future without persecution or discrimination. News at Maine's Leanne Stapleton live in our studio tonight with what the Pride Parade and Festival means to those involved and to the city. Leanne.
Brian and Amanda, the HHRC's mission is to promote mutual respect in communities by using the lessons learned from the Holocaust to encourage people to treat one another with respect. That is just one reason why they'll be among the many groups walking in the Portland Pride Parade.
For us, Pride is not only about celebrating, it's also a time to recognize the very hard work that it took to achieve just basic civil and human rights.
The executive director of the Holocaust and Human Rights Center says the founders wanted to take a stand against discrimination.
When they saw bigotry take place within the community, they knew firsthand that that would lead to othering, exclusion, diminishing people.
Which is why Portland's Pride Parade is an event the organization stands behind. For the LGBTQ+ community, that support is growing.
We see now there are businesses that show up with a large group of folks. We have churches and church groups that show up, synagogues that show up, and places and organizations like the Maine Holocaust Human Rights Center to show up. I think that just shows how much support there is for LGBTQ people, and that LGBTQ people are part of all these other organizations too.
With Portland showing pride in those who call the city home.
It's an opportunity for them to exhibit their pride, their self-worth, and it's a reminder to the rest of us that once upon a time, everyone we loved that is part of that parade felt the need to be hidden. And today, they celebrate the fact that's no longer the case.
Creating a feeling of belonging.
I've been going to it now for 14 or 15 years. And I remember my first time showing up, I was really scared because I'd never been to a really public LGBTQ event. But it was so uplifting to be surrounded by thousands of other supporters.
I see people alongside of the road there to support everybody. What I feel is our community is coming together, and all people are invited in and encouraged to be fully who they are.
There are Pride events happening around the state throughout the month of June. This year's Portland Pride Parade is on Saturday, June 15th. That route kicks off at 1 p.m. near Monument Square, and there will be a festival at Deering Oaks Park from 1 to 5 p.m. And like we saw last year, rain or shine, Pride is on.
It was a rainy one last year. Leanne, live in our studio tonight. Thanks, Leanne.